Hi, this is Dave Groscup, Dr. Hit, with another episode of Dr. Hit's High Intensity Bodybuilding podcast. Today we're going to talk about rolling static partials, a high intensity variable that I developed myself to take advantage of several different high intensity variables by combining them into one form. The whole idea behind this, like any other HIT variables, is to maximize the intensity during a set, allowing you to do one set per body part with maximum intensity. Like I said, this incorporates several different HIT intensity variables, including static holds, which I've done some previous episodes on, zone partial reps, which I'll be expanding in a further podcast, as that is its own variable. Slow negative accentuated reps. The negative is the most important portion of a moving repetition. I say moving because static holds aren't moving technically, but the negatives have been shown to be the most beneficial and the hardest portion of a rep. So we're incorporating those into this protocol. Static holds, as mentioned in my previous podcast on the two that I did so far on static holds, allow you to use maximum heavy weight loads safely and load up this resistance on your muscles to activate the most muscle fibers possible. But I like to, even though these are the static holds are best to do that, I still like to incorporate them into other HIT variables and techniques so that we have a good repertoire of training options available. Burn reps, or partial reps, quickly exhaust the muscles by using pulsating contractions, activating many fibers due to the high intensity of this protocol. Burn reps are reps most often done at the end of a set. We're not going to just do them at the end of the set. Most often, practitioners, whether it's volume or high intensity practitioners, do them at the end of a set to ramp up and go to failure quickly. They are movements, very short, quick, partial reps, usually 4 to 6 inches in length. They're done very quickly, and they build up. They exhaust the muscle very rapidly. So they're involved in this protocol. Again, as mentioned in all my podcasts, you want to use the proper warm up. You want to use a light, moderate weight that doesn't tax the muscle in order to avoid working the muscle, and yet you want to get blood in the muscle and warm it up so you avoid injury, and actually it will enable you to lift heavier weights, use weights. So very important to do that. Using a machine press as an example, we're going to warm up, and then we're going to load the machine with selectorized machine, select the proper weight, and it will take some trial and error to get to the correct amount of weight for you, because as with all the other protocols, different weights have to be used because they tax the muscles in a different way, so you're not going to be able to use the same weight throughout each protocol. So this will take a little trial and error. We want to do 8 to 10 reps for most muscle groups, legs higher. So using the machine press for the shoulders as an example, we'll press the handles up to the pre-lockout position just before lockout. We avoid lockout in almost all situations with any HIT training anyway, to avoid allowing the muscle to rest. So we'll press the handles up to just before lockout, so pre-lockout, at a normal 2-second tempo. Then we'll lower slowly using the negative accentuated, an exaggerated lowering speed, to a third of the way down. You want to hold for 10 seconds, then complete a series of 6 burn reps, real short pulsating reps. Then you want to lower to the middle of the repetition and hold another 10 seconds, and after that do another 6 burn reps, quick pulsing reps. Lower to the bottom third and hold for 10 seconds, then do 6 burn reps, repeating for the desired amount of reps, which again 8 to 10 is ideal. And you will, as mentioned prior, you definitely will not be able to use as much weight as you would during a standard 2-4 tempo high intensity set to failure. Let's use seated dips for an example. You want to do a thorough warm-up. You want to press the dip machine handles down to the pre-lockout position, just like we did with the press. Raise the handles a third of the way up. Hold for 10 seconds, then do a series of 6 burn reps, 3 to 4 inches in length. All the burn reps are the same, 3 to 4 inch in length. Hold an additional 10 seconds, then do a series of 4 to 6 burn reps. Sorry about the ringing there. Bring the handles up to in the middle, so it's in the middle. Do a 10-second hold and followed by a series of 4 to 6 burn reps. Bring the handles up to just prior to lockout. Well, not lockout, but just prior to the top. Do a series of 4 burn reps and do a hold for 10 seconds. Repeat this until failure is reached on the set. Again, 8 to 10 seconds. Pretty simple formulation, hit variable, but very effective. We're doing the pulsating reps on the negative portion only. But it could be, I occasionally do a variation on the positive. I think the negative portion is the best section to do this with, but I do also make use of them on the positive. But try this out. Let me know how it works for you. If done properly, it's an excellent way to maximize intensity. Look forward to the next podcast. Again, please support me by taking a look at my 12 books available on the high intensity protocols that I mentioned here, and many more available on Amazon. There's a link in the description below as to where to go to check them out.